In a secret warehouse, Damien comes to see a gang boss for his share of illegal merch to sell. The boss thinks Damien's acting too twitchy and takes him aside to explain that he's heard there's a snitch in the gang, and when Damien plays the innocent, the boss confesses he knows Damien is an undercover cop. Finding himself caught, Damien takes out his gun and begins defending himself against the incoming thugs using both bullets and martial arts. After beating up a group that attacks him together, Damien steps back and doesn't see a car coming, so he's hit rather badly. Fortunately, he's sore but still conscious, and he goes after the boss to arrest him, only to hear that when the gang learned about Damien's true identity, they also learned about the existence of his wife. Terrified of the implication, Damien rushes back to his house, but it's already too late. His wife is dead. Years later, Shimon is starting another class at the local school when he notices a student is missing for the second time in a row. The other teens explain this boy has fallen victim to addiction, and Amelia, who used to be addicted too, tried to make him see reason, but she was ignored. At that moment, Shimon's son Kamil gets a call from the missing boy's mother, sadly informing him that the student has been found dead. This isn't the first time this has happened in this school. The institution has a serious problem with illegal merch being sold on its premises. Tired of losing students to addiction, Shimon calls his best friend Damien to get his help, but Damien lets the voicemail pick up the message because he isn't doing so well himself. Since he lost his wife, he started to depend on alcohol too much and he got fired from the police force. Nowadays he's nothing but a drunkard. However, when night falls, Damien decides to get himself together and pay Shimon a visit to hear him out. Shimon tells him all about the problems the school is going through while Kamil overhears from the hallway, but Damien refuses to help, explaining he can't even help himself. Afterward, Damien goes to a store to buy more alcohol, where three thugs try to steal his wallet. Damien first asks for it calmly, but since they don't take him seriously, he immediately beats them up by grabbing things from around the store. Another shopper is annoyed by the commotion and gives Damien a bottle of whiskey just to get him to leave quickly. Meanwhile, Shimon visits a warehouse at an address he heard one of the kids mentioning, but as soon as he reaches the door, he's caught red-handed. The next morning,